Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as Bhutan. So today, we have our Monday episode of Supreme Ruler, and from the theory of what I'm going to be doing this week, is going to be 5 different games, 5 different days, 1 hour each game. We can see how the views go on that, so I wanted to tweak what my recordings were going to be like this week, just to see what was going to happen. In the meantime, we're going to turn the time up a little bit here and get time flying by a little faster. Our production for our infantry is going, along with our self-propelled artillery, and I wanted to build 5, let's go with 6 supply trucks as well. Our research is going pretty good. Improved power grid's going to take, probably a long time. So let's max out our research efficiency. No, we're good there. I want to make sure I told you. Yeah, go for those, please. Because right now we're ranked 132 in the world. So we're not the best. You want to get a bond issue? No big deal there. Yeah. So right now we're making a lot of money on agriculture. And consumer goods. I want to take over a little bit here. Now, this is going to hurt our bottom line, but my plan is, hopefully, to kind of stockpile up our consumer goods a little bit. And if we can cut them back, maybe, we'll be able to impact the price a little bit. Right now, if you look, our production cost is half of what it takes actually to sell. So even at market price, we're making a almost a 70% profit. Sorry, lost track what I was saying there mid saying. In the meantime, we're sitting at a 67% tax rates. We're officially making $8 million a day between our income and our expenses, which is good. I basically told him to increase my revenue and treasury. How is our inflation and things like that? Inflation is at 7.9%, which I can offset quite easily, I'm hoping. If I were to increase you. You know what, with the height of inflation, let's up you to 146% a little bit. And we'll see if that reduces our overall use as well. Because if our use stays at 77, I might actually up it a little bit more. It went down slightly. Over 3 days, it's gone down once. One of the good things about playing with a small country like this, you can just slowly tweak little things here and there, and it makes, well, something popped up there for a second, world of difference. People are saying timber's too expensive, but we're selling that off pretty good. And we're selling our agriculture really good. So, at least on the bright side, we're kind of paying for our stuff with trees and bread. Okay. I'll agree with that just because I need rubber, probably. That's why you're starting to offer it, right? Yeah. $2 million worth of rubber. Whoa, hello. See, the thing is, I don't want to have to... how can I put this? We're going to do it times 90. And I want to do 248 tons a day. 202 million. So this should give me more than enough oil. Or oil. Rubber. Over time. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually taking control. Basically not sell any of it. Whoops, I also just put that in the wrong direction. We don't have the ability. Sea Kings. Alouettes, you are... Good, but not good enough. Does Germany have the Euro Tiger? They do. Okay. $4 billion for 2 Euro Tigers. How about 1? $2 billion for a Euro Tiger. What designs? Yeah, you're not even willing to sell me anything even close to a modern day design. Huh. What I would like to do is have the money. Okay, so they've got transport choppers, but they've also been building up their ground units. Now they have elite guard units, which are pretty good. I'm still hoping what I can do is bog these guys down in this general area. Because if I can bog them down here and just keep lobbing artillery over the border at them here. They have good anti-aircraft units. Well, for what we would want to use for aircraft. Right now we have engineers, a whole bunch of infantry. And support vehicles. So theoretically, if I were to fully mobilize our army as of this moment, can I? Is the question. Four, five, six. We're missing one infantry, are we not? Or one engineer. But on the bright side, we're able to deploy almost our entire military. Which, in my eyes, wait, that's all 7, right? 2007. Lump sum into military goods, yes. No and no. So how are our military goods now that we're all deployed? We're using up one more than we need. Okay. That's actually not that bad. I can build one more military goods facility. Wait, do I not have... I have one mid. So as of this moment, our military is completely deployed. We have apparently one unit in reserve. That was weird. We have 58 units deployed. We still have 7,000 troops in reserve to fill the gaps of the long Forsaken. On the bright side, by going to war with Nepal, they can't attack us directly, and we can't directly attack them. Well, we kind of can directly through India, but no, I'm good. That puts us in a really good position where if we attack and we lose out on a massive amount of troops, it's actually not that bad of not that big of a deal. One of the ideas I have is to place our missile troops, or our artillery, around this area first, declare war on them, and then just rain down artillery on them first. I don't know if that would work. My theory is that it would also cause, let's just say, some aggravation. Between India and Nepal. Now, whether... No, let's put you there. Because these guys would actually be basically supporting our attack. And this would be our first, basically our target location. Lump sum, yeah, I'll do the ore. Am I short on ore? Yeah, I am. So, after the initial deployment... So those units were units that were built. Oh, we're onto the artillery now? Oh, no. Where's... Actually, now that I'm looking at these... How is their range? I didn't deploy any. 41 kilometers. So... So standard 2-ish hexes. So I can actually place them here. And they should be able to rain down there, no problem. Okay, hold on. You're requesting 509 tons of consumer goods. And a lump sum. I will do that. I will not do 30-day deals. You want 73 tons times 7 days. Well, we're definitely producing more than that in a day, so I'll do that. You want 6 tons over 90 days. I'm scared, so I'm not going to do that or that. 7-day deals I'll do. 90 days, not so much. Even 30-day deals. I know in the end they're offering us a lot of money. Wanted to update my numbers here by pausing and unpausing. Well, a lot of people want to buy our goods. Uh, 498, yes. In the end, we're actually making a lot of money through this stuff. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm going to hike up the cost of domestic prices to cut our losing of... Oh, crap. No longer selling the surplus. I'm trying not to go in a deficit here. There we go. So about 67. Okay, so theoretically, as we speak, we actually have you're at 34. I think you should be fine there. I think we have a good little invasion force right here, just with ground units. Our rubber production's fine. Yeah, let's look at the numbers again real quick. Nepal. So as of this moment, with all those units they have deployed, they have 32,000 troops currently deployed. We've got 39 deployed. Now, with that 39 deployed, we still have 7 in reserve, though. That is not that much. So they can definitely pull off a long war. We would have to do it quickly. Now, capturing capitals is not turned on, where you can just land troops on the capital and capture it. So, we do have the money. That's the thing, right? We've got money. They've got anti-aircraft weapons, so I'm really not too worried about that. I'll go back to Germany again. $21.44. Come on. They don't... So close. I want to be able to get those boxer units. There we go. Oh, they only have one now available. Wait, can I actually... Hold on. Can I get the design for them? No. Get a roll in 3. No. That's too much money. I'll pay $716 for the boxer. Because that alone is amazing. I do wish in this game that you could buy production rights for a vehicle. Seems like 44. I'm looking for anything that will give me don't want that. See what I can get for that. Perfect. Electric power apparently is too high price-wise. See, one of my hopes... I think at this point I now have the ability to build... I need power. The most expensive I can... I have a lot of... You know what? Let's build 2 coal power plants. There's coal right here that I'm going to be getting at, so... I didn't look to see if I had the money and the affordability for those things. Oh, poop. Why did I not look first? 32. Yeah, we have the coal. Okay. Or the industrial goods. We're good. No, wait. I'm building 2 of them, though. Oh, yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. Okay, so 33-ish. But I'm going to need the goods from other countries as well. So about halfway through this whole thing, I'm going to have to buy industrial goods probably. Yeah, because I'm using 1,000 a day. And it's going to take more than 30 days. Well, these things are not going to take 30 days. Yeah. I'm going to have to buy... Actually, 2,000 over 7 days. That actually should be more than enough. Actually. Now, having to buy... Oh. Let's cut you and leave you where you are. Interesting. I can have land-based missiles. Okay, I'm going to pause the construction on one of these. I'm actually going to pause that one. There we go. Just building 2 of these was a little bit of a damper on our economy, so... No, keep selling you consumer goods. Because once one of these is built, we should have way more power than we're going to need, but... I am not too concerned. We're still producing units. So my plan here is to deploy the majority. Let's see, 3, 4, and you're going to be put right there. The plan for this... 4, 5, 6, 7... Basically for these guys just to rain fire down on this town here. Basically supply us with a start. So this is going to cause some importing of coal. I'll take a few, yeah, we're already short on coal right off the hop. Power is... Really? Let's start building number 2 then. I find that a little odd. I thought our power system would be a lot better than that. Rubber, I'm gonna... Interesting. Well, we are only on power level 1. Not power level 1, but like power grid 1. Just want to double check the locations for coal here. So there's none down there, but there is some here. So we'll be able to build some coal production there. Now, in my defense, if we're able to just capture this section of Nepal, that actually alone would make me happy. Because that's where both the coal and the metal is. So theoretically, we could capture everything east of this river and just hold it. That's a possibility. We also get 2 towns as well. That'll help us with our stuff. Now, if we could only capture this area of India as well, but anywhere with India is going to be a full-on conflict. There we go. Now, sometimes when I do these wars, I prefer and go for a long, drawn-out war. This one, I'm gonna want something a little bit more. We'll just say structured. I'll read that. Now my only hope would be for India to build some rail across here, but that's not going to happen. Alright, so we've now pretty much maxed out those guys. Artillery's gonna go there. So there's definitely a spike in military goods every time we deploy someone, so we're gonna have to remember that. Takes a little while for them to load up basically and get good to go. So once again, plan is basically just land a whole bunch of artillery onto this location and keep our fingers crossed that so all the regular artillery are going to bombard the town, while all the rocket-propelled artillery are going to basically just kind of suppress in the general idea, the general direction. Yeah, we're on the fastest speed. Are we done our construction? Oh, we are. No, we're not. So, I mean, this puts us in a really good spot where I think we're going to be able to take the eastern part of the country pretty easily. And get access to both the iron, or the ore, and the coal. Now, whether we end up with a long drawn out conflict, I don't know. I'm kind of apprehensive whether I should actually declare war now or just... I'm going to let our reserves pick up a little bit. I'm going to let these units here get all constructed and built, and they're going to stay in our reserves. There's still some artillery, so we're going to cancel out that. So we're still building 27 units. They're going to sit basically in our reserve pool. Throw some more money here at... We don't have any uranium access, so they want $4.1 billion. I think it's the military GPS that's causing that. Yeah, it is. Let's go for the tank tech. Right, so we're starting to keep ourselves just at demand here. No, I'm good. Unless someone wants... Oh. Okay. Anyone who's offering lump sum of stuff. I just canceled a bunch of stuff. No. You want 483 tons of consumer. Yeah, you know what? I will sell you that. You want 483? Sure. Make a little bit more money on our consumer goods. Oh yeah, that's right. Prices. We're gonna drop them down to 175 should be fine. See if they're still complaining at that point. So what we're gonna do is once our reserve personnel gets up to around 20,000 is when we're actually going to declare war on Nepal. Though I'm tempted to declare war earlier and then just lobbing rounds in, actually. You know what? Let's do that. So we're engaging from a neutral site. Now, we don't have... Oh, wait a second. Let's order a UAV. Do I have an airbase? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Let's let it refuel first. So I'm going to order it to go here. Then once it gets there, I'm going to tell it, hey, do me a favor and go on air patrol down to here. Alright, so mental note, it has horrible range. There we go. There was anti-aircraft units there, so I'm a little concerned if I fly them too close. Yeah, that was my concern. Doing pretty good. Oh, look at that. Indian forces are coming in to assist. Look at that Indian Air Force. Look at it. It's willing to help us. Oh, that couldn't have worked out any better. So these guys are technically... As I say, yeah, they should stay in the 90s for research. I'm also going to start befriending Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu. Because then what I'm hoping is that with this as is, the Indian military looks like they're actually going to help us. So, what should happen here if I play this right, Okay, I was gonna say, if I played this right, I mean, we are landing lots of rounds on them, so... Five, 6, 7. Yeah, see? I'm hoping. That this is going to get the Indian military to help out. If that is the case, and it is, oh my god, the Indian military is actually bringing in units. Oh my gosh, this actually might be a lot. So as we speak, technically India is invading Nepal for me. Now, at any moment, Indian forces can withdraw and stop their advancement, but I was looking for a Nepal flag there. There is a Nepal flag that pops up. That's when we start. That's when China's offering us military goods. Lots of countries offering us money. Now, I don't think this could spark a war between Nepal and India. But I do think that they're waiting for this to be taken. Okay, so we're losing a lot of money here right now. This should spark some trading by the AI. Okay. No, I'm willing to start taking out some money and stuff like that. I honestly think we're going to be able to, those 2 days go through. Stopping all the construction and just... move into the north. Let India do most of the fighting. We're also putting a lot of money overseas right now. I can't believe how well this turned out. Like, India is fighting our war for us. We're up the speed very fast. Because we pretty much know at this point we're going to win this war. If it wasn't for India stepping in, and to be honest, if I knew India was going to step in at the beginning, I probably would have done something better. I would have started this war so much more sooner. Now, whether India actually... we'll just say commits 100% might be a little different. Well, there's the Indian Air Force. I'm just going to send the majority of my infantry at Kathmandu. Under the guise of the more we push forward, the more India's going to support us. Look at that Indian Air Force. I don't know if you get... Wow. Capital's fallen. They might fall here. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because they now lost also their only military. Oh, they moved their capital. Okay, I'm going to bring all our troops back into Kathmandu here. We're going to let them sit for a minute. Wow, who'd have thought? I'm gonna lock you out of taking money here. Took the capital again. They're probably going to move it out here. Oh, there we go. So, obviously, we're annexing. Highlight everybody that's currently here. And take a look. So we got some militia, some light infantry. A lot of BRDMs. There's our leopard. Pretty much that militia. That BTR. Nice. So everyone should now be going into reserve. Who'd have thought India would come to our rescue and pretty much do what we needed them, like what we needed. I honestly didn't think India would do this, but now that I'm looking at this, this puts us. So we're gonna go through Bangladesh, and then we're gonna go through Myanmar, and then I'm gonna contemplate. Or sorry, well, because I'm not too worried about rubber. So we're going to have to go Bangladesh next. Because this gives us at least some of the reserve, the stuff we need. So agriculture, obviously no rubber. Timber. So we're going to need to go after Bangladesh for oil. We now have a little bit of coal reserves. Metal reserves. Over here. So that's the first thing we're going to exploit right away. You're going to be ordered to that town. Wait, why are you green? Oh, Lark? Interesting. I don't remember that ever happening before. Yeah, power's going to be a bit of a pain. So we're going to be hurting a little while for industrial goods while things get built back up. Indian units will slowly start to fade out. Oh, I got a... Oh, good to know. That's right, we now have a location where our troops can actually go into reserve now. I'm going to say no to all the military stuff that it's asking for. Oh, you guys are going to take forever. One of the things I want to do as well is build a rail line going to the west and to the east. But right now, coal. Coal and metal. Right there. We're going to be able to build one of each. Just looking. Yeah, you guys should now be moving a lot faster. I'm going to now order you to go there instead. Because now you'll run down to this road and run across. So there's not much rail in this area of the world. That's actually good to know. So we got some Russian spies. India, still not the biggest fan right now. Germany's starting to like us again. Israel, I think, is starting to like us a little bit more than they did before. I think. Oh, we have... Ooh, now we have 3 build slots. That is good to know. Yeah, so it looks like India's slowly taking their troops out of the territory, which is good. And they're not at a high rate in any form or fashion, but at least they're slowly removing their troops out of our territory. In the meantime, we're getting some repairs and stuff done. I think the majority of the repairs are done. No, we're still at 5,000. Is this... Well, we have an extra research center now. Ah, you're still all being repaired. Looking at the repair speed, very slow. I'm actually going to disagree with that. You're back to go. The air base is at 96. You're at 98. What? So what? 2 more days. Oh, no, you're all good. Perfect. So you're 1 day away, which means our now industrial capacity is now down to 3. Or, sorry, demand is down to 3. Now, I locked up how much it was selling and stuff, so... Now, one thing we will... Oh, yeah, those are all pretty banged up. But on the bright side, our population is now 32 million. We now have... I said... I don't remember building this. We now, on the right side, have 52,000 troops. In reserve, you're getting ready to be built. So what we're going to do is we're going to build... coal mine. 2, apparently. And we're going to build... 2 ore mines as well. Construction. Boom, right there. Good there. Oh, actually, I forgot to look to see how much that was going to cost that I need to buy. Because I know I need to buy it. You cost 13, so that's 26. $27, $28, $29. So I need around 30, we'll say 30,000 tons of industrial goods. We'll buy 35. That Germany is willing to sell us a lot less. Oh, I need to throw in another thing of research now as well. Do I have the ability to turn... Let's go with RFID. So, from the looks of it, I don't have enough money to buy you yet. So, the looks of it, when these are done and over with... Oh, did I buy the additional goods I needed? Yes, I did. Say no to both of those. When these are done being built, this is going to put us in a amazingly well position because we're going to have coal and metal now as well. I think more than we're going to actually need. The only thing we're going to be short on basically is rubber and uranium and oil. And to be honest with you, shouldn't take too long for us to come up with things for that. Honestly, my next idea is to go to war with China. With how much India supported us with that last war, I'm thinking I might be able to ninja China. China hates us. It's 2020. Most of China's military is going to be on the East Coast. Like probably around here, maybe. So what we're gonna do, starting in the next episode, I'm gonna pause here. Actually, I'm gonna pause at midnight. We're gonna befriend China. Well, we're not gonna befriend China. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start a little. I should have done it with Nepal, but what we're gonna do? Pause. Actually, you know what? Oh, there we go. Perfect. We might actually go to Bangladesh first and get oil, more population, and things like that. But then we're gonna turn on China. And we're going to invade China and hope that we can take a large chunk of it and maybe, hopefully, peace out with China early. If not, we're going to basically force a China-India conflict. Force China to fight India through us. And basically our plan is going to be almost like what we did with Nepal, which is just slow roll and let India be, you know, the primary force in our invasion. We have a long invasion to China, but if we can play this right, we might be able to ninja China. If we ninja China, then it's just going to be smooth sailing for the rest of the game. But I'm thinking probably Bangladesh next. I could probably just put some units on the border, take a territory, and then withdraw them. Or even take it and hold it for a little bit, and India will automatically aggro to Bangladesh, I'm hoping. Because we're giving them money again to kind of make them happy with us again. Germany likes us. Israel is Wait, what? I keep right-clicking on Israel, and it kept popping me into Jordan. You're not willing to do much with me yet. Criminal extradition, mutual defense. No, you won't. Well, what non-aggression? No. Criminal extradition, free trade. No. Sometimes they'll only do one thing with you. Line of sight. Okay. So right now we're just going to sign a criminal extradition treaty with Israel. That obviously will help our deals with them. In the meantime, in the next episode, or in the next, I was going to pause it at midnight, I forgot. You want 11 million? Sure. Pause at midnight. And there we go. So yeah, so the next plan probably will be to go after war with Bangladesh, get our access to oil, then the only thing we're really going to be missing is rubber and uranium. And to be honest with you, with the oil, we can produce rubber that way. But I'm thinking we're either at that point going to go after Myanmar or just try to ninja China altogether. Because at least then, if worst case scenario, if India doesn't follow suit and join our war with China like they did with Nepal, we can at least fall back into Bangladesh and just fight a guerrilla war in Bhutan and Nepal area for our territory. Because Bangladesh itself is pretty good for stuff, and it's pretty much in a better position than Bhutan was, but because it even has a coast. But we'll fight a war of just sending infantry in and dying in Bhutan and Nepal if we have to. If India won't join that conflict. I kind of wish you could assign territories to other nations that they take, just so you can be like, hey, here, have this. But yeah, that's that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.